Okay, hello everybody, it's Lucas here from Dodgers Gaming, and I'm back with another live stream. I just thought I'd check out some Super Mario Land 2 for the Super Game Boy, played here on a Super Nintendo. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out one of my retro Let's Play videos. I really appreciate it. If you're new to Dodge This and like what you see, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button now and hit that bell notification icon to be instantly subscribed to my YouTube channel, and that way you won't miss a thing. You'll be notified every time I upload a brand new retro gaming video. You'll also be instantly subscribed as well. Also, please don't forget to drop me a like on this video, comment on this video, share this video around. Doing these three things really helps with YouTube's algorithm. It allows my channel to grow, and it just means more people will be able to find and access my content consistently and easier. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Tumblr as well, and you can find the links hopefully in this video description, if I can remember to put them in this time. So I thought I'd try something a little bit different tonight, because I'm playing a ton of Zelda, and I thought, you know what, I'll try something a little bit unique. And Mario Land 2 is certainly unique. It's one of the most unique Game Boy games out there. It does borrow a little bit from Mario World. In fact, it's easy to think that this could be that game in many ways, because some of the same enemies are present, particularly Mario's sprite as well. He kind of looks like he's been ripped straight out of that game. But I have a lot of fondness for this game because it's quite a simple game to play. It's a lot of fun. It's very inviting. There's tons of secrets to find, and it also marks the introduction of Mario's arch enemy, Wario, who I believe this was his first game, and he would obviously go on to greater things with a multitude of different titles. So I first got to play this back in the day, around 1992, strangely enough, maybe 93. I can remember it was my brother's birthday, and my brother got a Game Boy for his birthday, and when he went to the shop to collect it, the woman behind the counter accidentally put in a copy of Super Mario Land 2. She wasn't supposed to do it, and so my brother got home, and he played, I think he found Tetris, because that was like the pack-in game at the time maybe, but then I think he picked up the box like a few hours after, and he heard a rattle, and he's like, what's this? And he found Mario Land 2 in there. She put the game in there, but the problem was he's literally running out of batteries, and so he quickly ran to me and asked if he could use my Game Boy. So I, of course, obliged, because I'm like, well, why wouldn't you? I mean, I'd probably be the same if I'd found a cool game in my Game Boy package and my batteries had run out. So I kind of did that, you know, just to help him along. But then I think he got bored of this game after a few months. I think he'd moved on to other things, and then he'd give it to me, or I think I swapped him a different game. I can't remember which one it was. And then I remember just having tons of fun with this game. I was the first one to complete it. Funnily enough, in my household, most of the Mario games, I was always the first one to complete them. I don't know why that was. I was the first one to complete Mario Brothers 2 and Mario Brothers 3. Well, admittedly, Mario Brothers 3 I did use warps, if I'm honest. But I think maybe everybody did back in the day. So, yeah, I'm going to get going in just a second. Alright then, so I just thought I'd wait a little bit because my equipment's been playing up all day, not just my Elgato but my Super Nintendo. It's so old, it kind of resets itself sometimes, and sometimes the game just freezes up, so we might as well get started now anyway. Let's do it. So, there's also an easy mode as well if you press select, which I think is pretty cool. So we'll just erase file A, and here we go. Let's get started. Let's go. So yeah, you start off with this very unique map, and we start off at this toadstool house. So let me just change the control type, and then we will get going. Alright, so you can see that the action is really zoomed in. I would say that, oh, just I don't know what happened there. It feels a lot slower compared to most Mario titles. I will say that it's not as fast, but that's not a bad thing. I think they wanted to make this game as good looking as they could, and they've done such a fantastic job. So let's grab the mushroom. Oh god, that's never happened before. I'm really out of practice with this, but yeah, I mean, like, I don't get why everything's zoomed in. I think they're trying to make it look like Mario World, which is great, but at the same time, I shouldn't complain because this is one good looking game. Anyway, let's just get all the blocks. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing alright. Anyway, let me know what you've been up to in the comment section, or if you want to come in the chat. I am well aware that I don't get many people in the chat, 1 or 2 people, but that's okay because I'm just kind of trying to build an audience and try and get better at this. That's kind of my goal, so I use these sessions to just develop my vocal style a little bit, because this is a skill I want to kind of learn. Anyway, we'll pick up the star here, and I think for every 5 enemies we defeat, we get ourselves a 1-up. And they've given Mario his spin jump on this game as well, so if you press jump and down, he does this crazy little jump, which is amazing. But yeah, I found it's really hard to kind of position myself near the enemies and stuff, or to actually get on enemies, which, you know, I feel like I'm just identifying problems with this game. You know, it does feel, as I said, just a wee bit slower than other Mario games I've played. There we go. And as before, there are 2 routes we can take when we cross the finish line. I think there's like a way we can just head into the door, we can ring the bell, but personally, you want to ring the bell, because you'll get a bonus round each time. And this is one of those games it's very easy to get lives, so you won't have any problems. I think the most challenging level is Wario's castle, really. Everything else is a picnic. But where to start? That's the question. Do you know what? We'll start in the good old tree zone. So yeah, there's a few secret levels here as well. This is a perfect game to take with you on the go as well. At least it was back in the day. Probably still is. So many memories of just playing this awesome game on my Game Boy, or indeed on the Super Game Boy with a nice cup of tea. The enemies here are also quite unique as well. There's a lot of attention to detail, and it just goes to show, as I said, it's like I always say whenever I'm playing like a Game Boy game, a lot of Game Boy games are very, very unique. So rather than trying to repeat, a lot of developers try to do something different with, which I really, really admire. So I've got a lot of love for Game Boy. And I say this every time as well, but I can't believe it outsold the Game Gear and many other handheld consoles which were, you know, a lot more advanced than this as well. It just goes to show that sometimes simplicity is sometimes the best. And it outshines ambition a lot of the time, because sometimes ambition can be a good thing, but if you try to put too much into a game, it doesn't always work out that well. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, we have a bunch of blocks. Okay. Alright, just one of these, isn't it? You know, I'm not sure I've ever found this before. So let's run across this succession of blocks here and pick up the coins. And then we drop down here. And as you can see, you're probably wondering why has Mario got a feather in his cap, but that's because on the Game Boy, obviously there's no colours, so if he didn't have the feather, and you wouldn't know that he had the fire flower, so they had to do some things just to distinguish what power-up he actually has. But anyway, we ring the bell, we're down here, so let's see if I can get the carrot. That would be nice. Yes! Do you know what? The Game Boy gods have been very kind to me. We get the carrot. And the carrot allows Mario to fly. So, we're inside a tree now, I believe. is one of the most unusual, bizarre looking levels ever. Let's carry on. I know that somewhere here there's a shortcut or something. There's like a multiple route that you can take. I think which leads to a secret level. But we'll have a look. Ooh, we like hearts. We'll take the heart. I have to say, one of my favourite things about this game is the slot machine. Like, you can collect, like, it's so easy to collect coins. So rather than collect 100 coins and get an extra life, what they do is they, coins actually go to a total and you take it to a slot machine. You can gamble it away for big money. And sometimes you could just blow 999 coins and you won't get anything. But it's all good fun. It's just not a frustrating game at all. The only frustrating parts, as I said, is probably Wario's castle. I do have a lot of problems on that area, but it is the last stage, so it's to be expected. Right, is this the shortcut? I think it is. Right, what's this? Right, we want the carrot. So I'm going to try and get across here. This deadly spike field. Will I make it? No, I'm not going to make it. Oh, bugger. Well, I lost my carrot. But never mind. Will I be able to make it though? To the end. Oh god. There we go. I've no idea if this leads me to the secret level or what, but let's have a butcher's. I tell you what I like about the thing is, like, I've never forgotten how to get the 3-ups either. I've always been able to get them every time, so... Oh yeah. Right, so... I guess maybe that was the proper exit. So there's 2 routes we can go to the boss. As you can see, the evil crow's just waiting for me. So we'll take the path of... I want to say the path of least resistance, but I'm not sure. Actually. Ooh. So I want to check all the pipes. You never know. I don't think I can go. Which one? No. Oh god. At least you can kind of get out of the jump anyway that you just made. Oh god, another heart there. Yeah, very rewarding this game. The developers, Nintendo, they actually want you to win. Hence the reason why they throw you so much. So, a great game for kids and adults to play alike, I think. Look at that. There you go. Alright. Oh god, I'm at the goal already. Can you believe it? Oh god, I'm falling down. Oh god. I need to get back up there. Come on, let me up. Right. As I said, it is a bit slow and clunky. I don't think I ever noticed back in the day. I was just happy to play, oh god, Mario in any iteration, to be honest. Right, we've got to get up here. Come on, Naz. Get up there. I said there's nothing wrong with the controls. It's just a bit sluggish. And he's got a bit of a floaty jump as well, so that takes some getting used to. Oh, you know what? Sod this. Let's just get to the exit. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Right. So we need to get to the crow boss now. Alright, jump on this thing. Right. I'm not entirely sure where I should be going here. But yeah, most of the bosses are really easy anyway. They take about 3 hits, so I think the hardest, I say Wario's the hardest boss, but the 3 little pigs, they can be a bit troublesome. I remember my sister having problems with the 3 little pigs. I remember when I went to see my sister. She's only quite young, and I think she had a Game Boy, and I give her a bunch of games for it. I give her Mario Land 2, and she asked me if I'd take care of the 3 little pigs, the bosses, because they were really difficult. So she was quite surprised I was actually able to beat them first time. I was like, yeah, bless her. Right, okay. Yeah, this is way slow. You have to kind of just time everything a little bit differently than you would in a traditional Mario game. I'm going to get the carrot here just to help me float a little bit better. I wonder if I can climb up there. Okay. Okay. And while we're on the subject of Game Boy, I want to know your favourite Game Boy game. So anybody who's watching this after the stream or in the stream or watching, let me know your favourite original Game Boy game of all time. Because I'd really like to know, just out of curiosity, or even like a list of your favourite games maybe, if you can't decide on just one. It is hard, to be honest, to choose just one game because there's so many awesome ones out there, and they just kept coming, the hits just kept coming from Nintendo. Anyway, it's popping here, and we have to beat a very nasty crow. Right, what's he gonna do? I don't know if I can bounce on his head though. There's one. So fairly easy to do. You have to just time it, but because of the slowness, you just have to like watch Mario's jump. And there we go. Crow goes down. Boom. Alright. So, with that being done, we get a golden coin. Ah, hiya Dibs, how you doing, mate? Yeah, just thought I'd get a bit of Mario Land 2 done today. Something a little bit different. So, one of my favourite games to play when I was little. I was just saying, I remember after I'd grown out of the Game Boy, I'd give Mario Land 2 to my sister. She was only young at the time, and she struggled on the 3 Little Pigs boss, so she asked me to beat them for her. So, this game brings back a lot of memories. A lot of fun. Right, so where am I going to go? I think I'll go to Turtle Zone next. So this is always a... Yeah. Oh, cheers Dibs, I appreciate you watching my vids. Mario Land 2 is indeed a classic. It's such an awesome game. I cannot stop saying so many things about it. I will say though, and this isn't a criticism, it's really zoomed in and a little bit slower than most Mario games. I found I had to kind of adjust my jump a little bit more than I would have done like normally, if you know what I mean. But yeah, really good looking game, one of the best looking games on the Game Boy, I think. Oh god, the old shark with boxing gloves there. So just move out of the way. Let's see what we got. Oh god. So yeah, I'm going to try and stream most nights around 10 o'clock. Dibs. But as I said, don't worry if you can't make it, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm just using this space just to try and get better. As a streamer, you know, trying to just develop my confidence and things. You know, it's a great way of practice as well, because like if no one's in there, then no one can hear how bad I am anyway. Strangely enough, I get more views after I've finished than I actually do when I'm doing it live, but these things are going to take time anyway, so... I remember reviewing this game back in the day for fans, you know, I used to write with my mates, such a great game. Yeah, man. I used to do that myself, a little bit of fanzine. I did, I reviewed Sonic the Hedgehog on Mega Drive. Yeah, those are good times, simpler times, you know. I used to make my own magazines as well. I used to, well, I still am. I was really into like horror films, and I used to do Hammer Horror, you know, the old Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee Dracula films. I used to review the films, and I used to write them in biro, what I thought of the films, and make full-page magazines and things we do when we're kids. But it's good though. It sparks imagination and creativity. And I think with a lot of technology today is good, but you can't beat just the old pen and paper or whatever it was you used. You know. Alright, so hit the bell. Yeah, this is when I was a kid. Me and my brothers, my brother got a Mega Drive, and so for some reason, we all decided to make a magazine. So we drew Sonic, and we drew all the little things, the little cage where you rescue the animals. I think I did the words, I don't remember, but so long ago, but yeah, a lot of fun. Alright, we're into some kind of crazy submarine now. Very, very bright colours. Yeah, well, to be honest, Dibs, retro magazines have never gone away. I mean, like, I was in Smith's, was it the other year? I think it was last year. I don't go in there that often, and they've got, like, retro magazines. So, it's, you know, the people who just remember the era fondly. And, yeah, Mean Machines was a great magazine. Was it Jazz Rignall? Did he write for Mean Machines? I recognise his name. I think he may have been on Games Master as well, back in the day. Oh god. But yeah, I actually wrote some reviews for Games Master, you know, as fan reviews, and they printed, what was it, WWF WrestleMania 2000. I did a review of that, and I won a box of goodies. So all the stuff they had lying around the office, like all the joypads and stuff, but that was a long time ago, I think. But yeah, I really miss those days. Buy a games magazine and just dream about owning like the newest titles. Anyway, we are gonna go up here now. Do you still have your fanzines? I have one remaining copy. No, it was a long time ago. A very long time ago. I was just a little kid. I was, I don't know, I guess because I didn't have much growing up, so my dad was always into, like, horror films, so, and he got me into them as well, so I just started writing little magazines and stuff. But I will say one thing, it really got me interested in, I think English as a language and just writing stories and stuff. But yeah, I wish I'd kept them now, to be honest. It'd be interesting to see how my little brain would look at certain games and things. Yeah, I got printed a couple of times in Games Master. I remember there was a lady who wrote in about Tomb Raider 2. Tomb Raider 2 had literally come out, and she said that it was too easy. And I wrote a letter saying I found it really, really difficult. I said I don't know what she was on about. All due respect, and they printed my letter. I was like, wow. But then again, having played Tomb Raider 2 recently, she was absolutely right. It is quite easy actually, compared to the first one. A little bit more balanced, but yeah. It's funny what you remember. I was so excited as well because I didn't expect it to be printed. I remember when it was dead. I was about 16 years old, and I got my copy of Games Master, and I was on my bed. I'd written in about 2 months ago or something like that, and it was only by chance. I thought, oh, I'll check the letters page, and there it was. What's that? I had a letter in Mean Machines and one in Sega magazine, and I also had a drawing in Mean Machines Sega. It was so cool to part. Exactly, you did. So you're a part of history now. It's so cool. That's amazing, mate. That's awesome. Yeah, I kind of feel the same. It's nice to be kind of acknowledged and stuff, and it's really cool to kind of write in and share opinions and stuff, you know, about different games and passions and stuff. I don't know if you remember CVG magazine. computer and video games, they'd always have a section where they'd have fans like to develop their own games. They'd send in drawings of their own games that they'd made, and someone did one of, you know, the movie The Rock with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage. Someone wanted to do a game of The Rock where you kind of, you build your own Alcatraz or something like that. That's a game I would like to see, I think. Oh man, it just made me laugh. I thought, well, it was good. Oh dear, something's going on outside. Ambulance outside. There's nothing but ambulances in my place. Tell you what. It must be the food. Oh god. Oh dear, I just got hit there by something rather unruly. We'll get on there. Oh. Let's try and pop up here on this lift. And boom, alright. That's how you do it. Right, let's see if we can get the 3 up. There we are, look at that. The gaming gods are smiling on me tonight. Yeah, man. I loved all the magazines, if I'm honest. I mean, I suppose Games Master I would say is my favourite, but any magazine I could get my hands on was, to me, was good. Like I said, I remember reading about the new Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2, because like, what was it? I'd gone to the swap shop and the guy not only sold games, but he also sold magazines, old magazines. I bought about 6 magazines for about £1.50, and reading about Super Street Fighter 2 was awesome. Just seeing all the screenshots and just, you know, gazing in awe over the many pages was just incredible. And even now, whenever I see an old copy of Games Master on eBay, I'm tempted to buy it. My mate's brother won a Games Master Golden. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about that. I'm, like, so envious. They're, like, so collectible now, because they were the thing back in the day, weren't they? The golden joystick was, like, the thing to have. It was it Dave Perry's idea, because they needed some sort of prize for the show, and he got a guy to spray the joysticks gold, didn't he? And it was such a good idea. Oh god. I gotta be so careful here. Journey in the whale. Now, I'm gonna get the fire flower. I'll probably lose it. Right, I need to get through this somehow. God. Okay, up. There you go. Right, we got flying Goombas, we got Koopa Troopers. Alright, we're gonna do it. Boom. Oh. An octopus's garden in the shade. Okay, one more. There we go, glitch through that. And we will get the next golden coin. There we go. Look at that, 2 coins. Such an interesting concept as well. Yeah, but like, what a thing to say, you've got a golden joystick. I mean, like, that's something you can kind of, that's something that'll be with you like forever, you know what I mean? It's a great feeling. I used to admire all the people who go on it, you know. I don't know if you remember that one episode where they said to that kid to get, is it 50 gold rings on Sonic, the 2nd level, and he upped the challenge. He said the challenge was too easy and he wanted to get like 55 or something. That was on Green Hills Zone Act 2, I think. I always remember that one. He played like almost perfectly. So yeah, just like, but it's just amazing how some of the simple challenges as well, people would buckle under the pressure, or you know. But yeah, all due respect for anybody who could do it. Oh, look at that. Right, okay. Oh god. gonna try and get through this. Oh god. But yeah, so yeah, it's a good episode, wasn't it? I tend to watch old episodes of Games Master on my TV. I'll just like stick them on every now and again through YouTube. It's one of the great things about modern technology. You can pretty much watch almost anything at any time. I have to say though, I'm not too keen on the new Games Master. I did try and watch it, but I could see what they were going for. But I just feel like the show was of a time and of an audience, and I just feel like, I don't know, I know how this is going to sound, but it's a bit too modern, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And he didn't have Dominic Diamond as well, so, you know, he was just like the ultimate host, as far as I'm concerned. Just like very funny. I always remember the one episode where he went to an artificial beach in Japan. He was asking the Japanese bloke whether he pulled. The Japanese bloke was like, oh, what was it? He said, "Do you pull?" The Japanese like, "Oh no, they said pull. You know, when a man and a woman go on holiday, they pull." I think I watched some ones with Jet from Gladiators. Oh, Jet, yeah, man. Remember that? Gladiators on a Saturday. Good times. I tell you, I used to love Wolf and that one contestant, Eunice Hunthart, who basically just trounced all the gladiators, and in the end they made her a gladiator called Blaze because she just beat everybody so frequently. Yeah, gladiator ready, contender ready. Is it John Saxon or John Anderson? John Anderson, wasn't it? And he's still doing it. He's still like can do contender ready, gladiator ready, and then they brought gladiators back with the new generation, which I kind of enjoyed, if I'm honest. Oh god. Alright, there we go. So we're moving on to the stomach now. Let's see what we can do. This is the one with the 3 little pigs in it. This world, the bosses. They are tricky, to be fair. But I just always remember, like, my sister was like, wide-eyed, I grabbed the fire flower, and I just, like, beat him with the fire flower. And she's like, "How did you do that?" I was like, skill. Pure skill. Alright, let's do this. Oh, hello. God, man. Okay, not bad. Jet came to this little town I used to live called Holsham back in the 90s to open a cycle path. Jet came to open a cycle. That's awesome. Man, oh man. Jet came. That's cool. I like it, like, when things like that happen, you know, like little towns, like, the town I live in Telford in Shropshire, and it's only recently now things have started to happen. They're spending all this money on concerts and things. We've got, like, I think it's a bit ridiculous because we're kind of a deprived town, they're spending all this money, we've got, like, Tears for Fears coming, and I'm like, why? You know, council tax has gone up, so we're paying for all these concerts. We even had Boyzone come here. I'm thinking, why? You know, we've had 80s gigs, but I'm trying to think who else. We've had a few acts at the local theatre in recent years. We had Heaven 17. Come, I got to meet them. Nick Kershaw, Mick Foley from the WWE on his one-man show, things like that. So it is good when they, you know, celebrities come and do up the town and stuff. Okay. I think part of the problem is where I live is that people, when they see celebrities, they just go absolutely, I don't know, they go ape. They get a little bit too excited. You know, I've never understood that. Some people just go mad. There we are, boom. It's Peter Andre. Yeah. Oh dear. Peter Andre, man, yeah. I always remember, I don't know if you remember Dibs, it was on one of those Saturday morning shows, and someone phoned in, and Peter Andre was on the show, and I was just a little kid, and some bloke pretended to be a kid, managed to get through, and he said, I got a question for Peter, and I think the question, he said, what's your question? He said, why are you a commercial bore? And then hung up. Something like that. I think it's on YouTube, but I remember seeing it. I think it was like live, going live or live and kicking back in the day. I remember thinking, bloody hell. But well, Mysterious Gill did alright, so, you know, I'm not a musician. Well, sort of a musician, but I'm nowhere near the level of his talents anyway. He must have something, I suppose. There we go. Okay, I want to just quickly go over here. Oh god. I feel like I'm in an episode of the bloody Raggy Dolls with these conveyor belts. That's another blast from the past. Don't you remember the Raggy Dolls? I used to watch that when I was a little kid. Used to be on when I was off school, strangely enough. Oh god. Oh god. Jump over this little soldier thing. Oh god, I've just lost my power up there. Right, I've got to remember not to use the grabber. It's much easier just to go on top. Yeah, I think it's on YouTube somewhere. I had to look it up, and yeah, it's definitely on there. People are strange though, you know what I mean, like any kind of celebrity. I mean, there's lots of celebrities I don't like, but there's no way I'd ever dream of dissing them, you know what I mean? Because it's like, there's an audience for them somewhere, they must have something, even though it's not really my cup of tea. But I remember when Boyzone came to Telford, I didn't want to go, but my dad, for some reason, had got me a ticket. Don't ask. He's like, you like Boyzone, don't you? I'm like, I'm a musician. I said, but they're alright. He says, yeah, but you like them, don't you? And he's like trying to get me to say yes. And then before I know it, I had a ticket in my hand. And I was like, oh my god. And it wasn't the best. We had a local band supporting. We had Alicia Dixon? And she was awful. And then to sit through that, and then Boyzone. Oh yeah, I remember you saying about Guns N' Roses. Yeah, I think things should be sorted out by now, really, so hopefully you can get to see that soon. I do like Guns N' Roses, I have to say. I think one of my favourite films, I don't know if you've ever seen it, is Dirty Harry and the Dead Pool with Clint Eastwood. Liam Neeson is in it and plays a schlock director called Peter Swan, and he uses Welcome to the Jungle as like a homage to Guns N' Roses, and he's got Jim Carrey in it miming to it. If you've never seen it, look it up. It's pretty funny. Jim Carrey's in it for like 5 minutes. There's a character called Johnny Squares, and the killer kills him, and like, because Jim Carrey's character is obviously a drug addict. But yeah, Guns N' Roses cameo in that film. Definitely worth watching. And also Guns N' Roses were referenced in Terminator 2 as well, when he drops the roses and the gun and the shotgun. I think when the T-800 goes to fight the T-1000, I think, for the first time. He tells John to get down, I think. It's going ahead at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm an Arsenal fan though, so I'm not too happy about that. Well, mate, needs must, you know what I mean? You've got to do what you've got to do sometimes. Oh, God. Oh. I'm not making this look like... Oh, my God. This level's deadly. It's like like something that's sore, isn't it? Look at that mushroom. Oh, this isn't good. We'll grab the... Oh! Duck down there. Grab the money. Right. Pop up there. Jump. Jump. Oh, God, move. Here we go. So, the 3 little pigs. Oh. I can't even remember how to do this. If I can do this first time, then I'll know I've not lost my touch. I know that they get progressively more difficult the more you fight. Freaking hell. Yeah, the jumping's really sort of floaty. Yeah, I'm not really a football fan myself. I remember, speaking of things happening, Man United came to Telford once for a charity match against Telford, and I didn't want to go, so I just, yeah, I did find it unexciting. I've never really been a football fan. I mean, I've tried, it's just not me, you know. I respect the game and the athletes and stuff, and I'll probably watch the odd World Cup, but I don't know. We are 3 golden coins, and I've destroyed the 3 little pigs. Right. So, doing well. So now we're going to head into the pumpkin zone. Here we go. It's like something out of Thriller. Mind you, I've been watching, I'll tell you what does make me laugh, Dibs. I was watching a bit of that Bo Selector, keeps popping up on TikTok. It's the one where he does Michael Jackson and he goes shopping and he's talking about how he's got all this stuff. He's trying to teach, obviously, the fake Martin Bashir how to moonwalk and stuff. That's really, oh my god, non-stop. Yoo-hoo mate. Oh my god. Right. What do we have here? Coins. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take the carrot. She'll take it. Oh, and up the pipe. Okay. Okay, what do we have here? Is this something? Right. Down there. Nice one. Oh man. That's cool. You had your poster shown on TV. Man, that's amazing. Oh god. This game is proper slowdown. Oh god. Freaking Indiana Jones. Oh my god, is that Kid Dracula? I'm not going to stop to find out. I'm going to get out of here. Alright. So, second level of Pumpkin Zone. Oh my god. Move, move, move. Can I get up here? Do I want to get up there? Possibly, possibly. Right. I think it's possible. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. God. Have you, your friends or family ever seen a spook, spectre or ghost? Have you experienced dread in your basement or attic? If the answer is yes, don't wait another minute. Call Ghostbusters. We're ready to believe you. There we go. Drop down here. Oh, Bo Selector was a funny show like that. Used to be really into Newman and Badil. And Partridge was, yeah. But yeah, Bo Selector was good, I have to say. I did enjoy it. It did get a little bit lost, I think, as time went on. But some of the early stuff was, like, really, really funny. Like, he did the skydiving thing as Michael Jackson, saying he's Peter Pan and stuff. And, like, the baby blankets was waiting for him and stuff. Yeah, I did like the deal. I don't know if I saw Numa. I obviously Badil and Skinner with the fantasy football and stuff. And Punt and Dennis as well, they were good. I don't know if you've seen them, but they're just amazing. Or were amazing. Here. I always remember the sketch they did. Was it the Mary Whitehouse Experience, I think it was, where they parodied the Crystal Maze and Hugh Dennis had to make a cup of tea. It's the making a cup of tea game and he couldn't do it. He said he couldn't see what he had to do, and then the Steve Punt was like Richard O'Brien's like, I think I feel a tune coming on or something. He's like something like that. Yeah. I don't know, there's not much comedy now if I'm honest. The odd thing keeps popping up. I've got to do this very carefully. Let's pop up the pipe. Try and... Oh, there's a mushroom there, I didn't even see it. These are evil. Put out the pipe before they get me, I think. Okay. Grab that fire. Might be useful. I think I remember if I just sort of strut here a little bit, not move, we should be fine. Ah, want that star. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, let's do it. Move. Come on, one more for the album. There we go. Yeah, he's like, I can't see what I have to do. Very funny. Oh, they also did, it was the early appearance of the Milky Man as well. Hello, do you like milk? I do. Milky. And they also did, was it World of Wine, where Hugh Dennis would get drunk every time. He was like, I love you, Tom. He'd be like drinking it on like TV and getting drunk and stuff in the sketch. Brilliant. Oh God. Drop down here. Oh, Alan Partridge, man, yeah. Steve Coogan, just generally one of the funniest people I've ever seen. Do you know what I want to say about like Steve Coogan is he's so talented. Like the amount of stuff that he's done, and he's so humble as well. Like he can do. I mean, obviously very controversial what I'm going to say, but he does. Like he used to do Jimmy Savile back in the day on Spitting Image, and they're going to use him for I think a film. Obviously with everything that's gone, but the point is his impressions are so good. He can do Michael Caine. He can do. He was in Stan and Ollie, wasn't he? That film. He's just like so talented. He can, you know, and so humble as well. And the amount of characters he plays as well. He's just what you call a proper comedian. So yeah, that'll be a pretty good night out, I should imagine. Alan Partridge, didn't he do that thing where he was on the radio? Or was it Radio Norwich? And to get like more views, he said the Queen was dead. He said the Queen was dead or something like that. Madness, but funny, very funny bloke. Oh God, what is this? Alright, so won't let me progress here for some reason. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna just try a different route here. Yeah, absolutely. He was yeah, he used to do Jimmy Savile. Well, this was before the scandal. If you go on YouTube and type in Jimmy Savile Spitting Image, you'll find, I don't want to ruin it, but just type it in and you will just laugh your socks off. It's really funny. They fix it for Jim to be certified. It's a Spitting Image thing, and like Jimmy's like, they got him there because he's insane. And he asks them if Mr. Cigar's insane too. They tell him he is. They lock him up. But yeah, very funny. Yeah, Steve Coogan, he's done a lot of producing as well. He does, is it Baby Cow Productions? He's done a lot of, He produced the show Ideal. I don't know if you remember Ideal with Johnny Vegas. He used to be on BBC Three. About a drug dealer. He lives in a flat like in I think Salford or Manchester, and all the comings and goings of his different clients and things. Anyway, where am I now? I think I'm on the Witches stage. Tell you what, I'm getting through this tonight. Oh god. Move. Oh god. Oh my god. This is one deadly level. But at least I got my life back. Right. Or an extra life anyway, I should say. Oh god, look at this. Look at this. There's like fire down there. I can't... Oh, get out of the way, man. It's like really intimidating. Oh, yeah, same here. I wrote to him too. Never got a reply, thank God. It's been a very painful fix-it. Sorry, I should have said that. But yeah, I wrote to him saying I wanted to work in a cafe. God knows why. I was only a kid at the time. I was like... But yeah, just wanted to be on the show. I suppose like everyone else, I wanted the Jim will fix it medallion. You know, but yeah. Oh my god. Oh, it's moving. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in Frankenstein's lab here. Yeah, he was well known. I think, like, I tell you what sickens me is the fact that people knew what it was like, and, you know, it was pretty much covered up. It was just, I think he had some kind of hold over people, or he knew people, and a lot of people were afraid to come forward and stuff, so, oh my god, yeah. But I don't know if you saw, oh, what was it? Louis Theroux did a documentary about Jimmy Savile, but he also did a follow-up documentary, and there's footage where he meets up with Jimmy again at the BBC, and Jimmy starts taking his clothes off in front of the women. You know what I mean? And like the looks on their faces, like he's just no shame. I think he's in his vest and pants, and he's just like no shame whatsoever. It's just like, oh my god. Witch now. So this witch is going to teleport, I think. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what killed me there. I think it was the spikes. We shall try again. Oh man. I keep forgetting I can't jump as high as I'd like to because of those spikes, so I'm going to have to find like another way of doing this. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Right, bag of money. Get your money for nothing, get the chicks for free. Pop up there. Yeah, Rolf Harris, same here. I grew up on the guy. To be honest, like when I was a kid and when Animal Hospital was coming out, me and my brothers used to sort of take the mickey out of Rolf, you know, with the animals and things, and just. But who knew? You know what I mean? It's like Rolf Harris was the last person I'd ever expect, because he's like part of my childhood, you know. It's just like, oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I used to like the one on the BBC. I think that might have been one of his first ones that he did in the 80s, where he'd show 3 cartoons and he'd draw the cartoons. That was good. I enjoyed that. Yeah, man. Just can't tell you how disappointed I was to find out that you know, Rolf wasn't who you thought he was. Okay, I Yeah, man. Rolf was pretty easy to kind of do an impersonation of. I remember a comedian called Phil Cool. He used to be on ITV, and he did a perfect Rolf impression. He did, what's that song? You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. He did it as Rolf Harris, and he got Rolf's wobble board and started doing that, you know, to that song. Oh god, next. Okay, too easy. Come on. Give me something harder next time. God. That's got to be the easiest pattern ever. Is that it now? Is she not dead? Your fireflowers don't work on it. There we go. We got her. We got her. Boom. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Alright. That's another golden coin for the old collection. So 4 coins, 2 more we need to open the gate. So, nice. Right, so we have 2 more zones, I think. We have this space zone, is it? And we have the macro zone. Very, very cool, because we literally shrink here. It's like Mrs. Pepperpot. Oh dear, I just missed the star there. I like how cool these fireballs look as well. They look seriously deadly. They actually look like blades, the way they sort of come out of Mario. Pretty good. Yeah, definitely. It's a good game to have. Me and my brothers were crowded around this. Games, man. Like, I remember we got all our Game Boys together and we used to just take it in turns to play it on each other's Game Boys. A very fun game. And I remember I was the first one to complete it, and like my older brother like wanted me to complete it for him just so he could see the ending. That's how amazing this game is. But yeah, fantastic game. I want to say it's even better on the big screen, but it's just like, it is a little bit sluggish, I think. You know, that's not a complaint, it's just, for a game to look this good, I suppose you've got to just make a few exceptions and stuff, so... Yeah, you do have to watch his jumps a little bit, because as soon as I started this stream and I did the very first level, I ended up dead. It was like the first level of Mario Brothers all over again. I got hit by the Goomba. Oh god, what am I doing? Go. I hit the bell if I can. There we go. Okay, let's get the extra lives. Yeah, I never forget how to do this. It's like one of those things. It's all in the reflexes. They said in Big Trouble in Little China. There we go. Macro zone level 2. Okay. Ooh. I love the whole idea that Mario shrinks and you've got to kind of just work your way through. It's very original. That's what I love about sort of the old Game Boy games. You actually got an ending as well, credits, so you'd see like all the cool Japanese developers and stuff and people, you know, people who made the game. It's like a real labour of love. Okay, what's this thing? Do I want the carrot? Do I not want the carrot? The carrot. Oh, carrot is, I believe it's 14 in French. I've been learning French recently, so I keep, little things keep creeping in. I decided to kind of learn. I thought something I've always wanted to do, so I've been doing that. Little things keep creeping in. Carrots. Come on back to Azure the Wii. Really weird. I thought something to put on my bucket list before I croak. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I've got an extra life. Yeah, lag is pretty difficult, to be honest. It's so cool that we're able to do this though, like play retro games on modern TVs. Like back in the day, this was just unthinkable. But yeah, but I think that's what made gaming so much fun, because you didn't have access to it all the time. You know, it's like as soon as I eventually got a SNES, you know, I was on it all the time. But before then, you know, I'd have to rely on my friends, you know, to get my gaming fix and stuff. And boy, did I get my fix. Okay, what's this when it's at home? Okay, we've got access to more coins. And we can go down. Ooh, boom, alright. There we go. What do we have here? Alright, I'm going to try and go for the extra life. Let's see if we can get it. No, it's going to give me the carrot. Oh! And that's another thing as well, if you press left or right, it exits the bonus round. Okay, never mind. Another little level there. Man, this game is massive. Forget about it. Fly this way. Okay, move. Oh god. Man, oh man. Yeah, I've been doing it for about 6 weeks now, Dibs. Basically, I've been trying to learn. I found a great website called Learn French at Home, and I was having a lot of problems trying to learn it. I was trying to find a tutor, but the one tutor I had was, I think she was an actress as well, and she was going a little bit too, it was a little bit too, oh, you need to move your mouth like this to sound like that, and it was getting too much. So I found a great website called Learn French at Home, and I've never looked back really. I get about an hour every Tuesday with Carolyn, and she's brilliant, very patient, very kind, you know what I mean, like, and so she's quite impressed that I'm like picking it up. I mean, obviously I've got a long way to go because I've just started, but yeah, I enjoy it so much. Although their numbers are a little bit weird because, how do they do it? It's like, let me think about this. 60 is soixante, 70 is soixante-dix, 80 is 80, and 90 is 90. So it's really weird when you say the numbers. You have to say it a different way than what you think you'd have to say. It's odd, but you get used to it after a while. What's that? You used to learn German, not very well, but I went to Venice once and met some German kids. I was able to hold a conversation. Oh, nice. Just goes to show you've obviously got the knack for learning a language. It's just something I've always wanted to be able to do. You know, I don't know why I picked French. I suppose I've just been fascinated with it. But the way I learn is we chat, and so she'll chat me in French, and then I'll print out the chat, and then I'll try and write words in French. So I'll try and write what she's just written, or I'll try and respond in French and stuff. So that's kind of how I'm learning. So I'm loving it, and it's not what I thought it would be, but it's, you know, it's pretty good, I suppose. You know, a little something to do as I'm getting older. You know, I'm not getting any younger, so might as well do something while I've still got the stamina. There we go. We'll get the extra life there. Yeah, that's it, Dibs. Yeah, watch. That's what I'm going to try to do. Watch things in like the language you want to learn. You do pick up little bits. Sailor Moon in German, yeah. Mind you, I was watching a French film all the other month. It's a bit of a raunchy one. I think it's called Blue is the Colour, and I picked up a few little words there that I was learning. So yeah, it's definitely a mindset, isn't it, learning a different language, I'm finding. Oh god. Alright. Oh god. Oh. This is one deadly level. I don't know what's going on here. This is not good. Right, you know what? I'm going to get the fire flower because I'm going to get destroyed. I'm not taking any chances here. Pick up some coins. Look at that, I've nearly got 999 coins. That means I can go to the slot machine and gamble on my money for a big prize. I don't think I've ever got 999 lives though. Or the maximum amount of lives you can get on here. I can't remember. Maybe I did at some point. Oh, right. There we go. There's a rat in the kitchen while I'm gonna do. There's a rat in the kitchen while I'm gonna fix that rat. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix that rat. Love the fact you can just get rid of them with fireballs. There we go. Not too bad. I think that's like only like lost to a couple of bosses. Making rapid progress as well. Alright. Hopefully should be able to do this, but if I don't, that's cool. Having fun anyway. Trying to get better at this whole streaming malarkey. So, there's also like little levels on here as well that you can do. There's a little auto scroll here. So it's cool because if you're running out of lives, you can just kind of do the levels again and earn some more. So that's always appealed to me about this game. Yeah, we'll take it. Look at those annoyed hills in the background. They're just annoyed that they're in the game, but the fact that they're there is great. Oh really? Most of your family's Canadian. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, lovely people, the Canadians. I met a Canadian lady, oh god, 20 years ago. I went for a singing lesson and it was too far for me to go at the time, but I was determined to keep going. But she said, look, it's too far, yeah, for me to teach you. And I said, what do I owe you? She says, no, don't worry about it, you know. The fact that, you know, you decided to come this far, so she didn't even charge me, so yeah. Very, very nice Canadians are, I have to say. Alright, up here. Into spacing. Yeah, I wouldn't worry, dude, my brain's shot too. I just remember random things from the past. I can't remember anything else. I think my head's just like an old VHS tape of things I used to watch when I was a kid, you know what I mean? Keep popping in. I just keep remembering old TV shows like Alfonso Bonzo, What on Earth, old children's BBC reruns. Back when Neighbours was on BBC One at 6 o'clock, it was on twice. I don't know, weird. I can remember that, but ask me anything else. That's about it. I guess I'm going to space it now, so I'll just maybe even cash in my chips and get some lives at some point as well. Keep tapping that button. Okay, look at the bell. There we go. Oh yeah, they do, don't they? A boot. What's that, a boot? It's like in South Park, innit? With Ike and Terrence and Phillip and stuff. Mind you, we had what were the members of the Church of Latter-day Saints, you know, the Mormons coming around, and a lot of them are from America, and they like to think, oh look, we're from America, be impressed, and I'm just like, no. They tried to convert me a couple of years ago, and I was like, no way. When did you last think about Jesus? I don't know, about 10 seconds ago. Would you like to come and talk about the Lord Jesus Christ? So I confused them. I was like, yes. And they're trying to tell me how great America is and how they think England is God Save the Queen and all this. I'm just like, no, we're anything but. Yeah. I thought Neighbours was the bomb on BBC One. You know, I remember Helen Daniels, who like lived forever. She's like the original Highlander. You forget Christopher Lambert. She just went on and on. She's like the Energizer Bunny. Nothing could take her out the game. She had more stamina than Mrs. Mangle did anyway. And Bouncer put together. So, and I remember when Paul had his breakdown on the show, and like he had the twins, didn't he, Caroline and Christina? And then like he fell out with whoever he was married to, and he kissed the other twin. Yeah, man, not the same really. I have to say. Oh God, where are we gonna go? Oh God! Oh no 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 no! Oh, walking on the moon. Ooh. There we go. Like that. Oh yeah. There we go. Right. Yeah, it was Hannah, her granddaughter, wasn't it? Apparently, was it the Dr. Cole Kennedy had come round to check on Helen Daniels because she wasn't well, and like she just didn't respond, did she? And like Hannah didn't, the granddaughter didn't say anything. I think she's gone. I think she's gone. I didn't want to say anything. But my God, like invincible. And how much money did Helen Daniels have, man? She was loaded, wasn't she? Christ. What are you doing, Gran? I'm painting, darling. She was always painting. Like, who does that? You know what I mean? Oh, dear. Never mind. I still love the show, though. Alright. And obviously I remember Scott and Charlene's wedding. I have to say, the Angry Anderson song, Suddenly, is such a great track. I think it's one of the most underrated tracks of all time. It didn't even get to #1 in this country, you know, when they played it at the wedding. Great song. Oh, God. Oh. Right, I keep forgetting I can float. We all float down here, and you will too. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm paraphrasing Pennywise. The Tim Curry Pennywise. Oh my God, I forgot how hard this level is. I think if you don't go in where the coins are, then you get trounced. So I've got to remember to just try and get the balance right here. Look at these stars, they're really pissed off. Christ alive. Can I get it? Yes. Come on. Bell. Yeah. She fell off the tower. Yeah, Paul's breakdown. He had that red bloody t-shirt on, wasn't he? He just threw all his things off the desk and just like went mute, didn't he? Like catatonic and stuff, I remember. And they went to see him, didn't they? And then he slowly recovered. Oh my God, fell off the tower. Great, wasn't it? Good storylines though. Man, this level's difficult. Even as a kid, I found this level really annoying. What? I'm on the boss already. Oh great! I must have hit the. Oh shit! All right, calm down, pal. Calm down, bloody hell. I must have hit the bell. All right, I'm gonna need some serious firepower here, I think, or something to beat him. Let me just try something. Am I like near the boss now, or am I at the beginning of the level? Oh yeah, Beth. remember that. Beth was gorgeous when she's going out with, what's his name? Brad? You know, the first actor who played Brad, all Brad did was say cool all the time. He just wasn't bothered, and then they give Brad a storyline where he was a gambling addict. So was Toby, was it Joe Mangle's son, had a computer and he got Brad into gambling? I think it was like a primitive form of the internet. He was going out with Beth, wasn't he, at the time? Yeah, man, Natalie Imbruglia. Oh, definitely. What a woman. Right, I don't know how I'm going to beat this guy. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh god. Black holes and quasars, what do I do? Oh god. Oh man. Right, I'm gonna need some serious firepower. So what I'll do is I'll see if I can get a mushroom on here, and then a fire flower. That's probably my best bet. I think that boss is like Tatanga from the first game. I don't know whether that's the thing, but I have to look it up. It just... similarities are pretty strange. Oh god. This is not easy, boy. Right, I'll take that. So, I'll try and do this. I think if I get the fire flower, or whatever, I'll be a little bit better off. Oh god. I just screwed up and I was right next to it. Right, I think there's only one way to beat this guy. I know what I've got to do, I've just got to do it. Just get on with it. There we are. So I think if I just angle him like in the middle, I think I'll be alright. Yeah, like that. So it's not that difficult. I don't know why I'm making heavy weather with this. Then go up and then... There we go. Alright. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. There we go. All 6 golden coins. You got to see it 3 times. It must have been a good episode then, mate. I might remember that one, I don't know. I used to I never really went to school when I was a child, so I had problems, so I was kind of at home and like, I'd watch Quincy before Neighbours, or Columbo, and then Neighbours would be on, so I'd get to see it twice. I think I remember that episode. Yeah, nice that you got to see it 3 times now. Some things you just remember. Alright, so I'm gonna see if I can gamble my ill-gotten gains here and see what I can get. Let's go for it. Alright, let's hit that wheel. Let's see what I can get. I got 20 lives, alright. It's not bad. It's almost impossible not to complete this game. It's just Nintendo was so generous. Okay, so I guess we're now going to go to Castle Wario. Alright, here we go. Now, this is why I have so many problems with this level, because of the jumps. I remember the jumps so kind of dodgy on here. See, it's like you've got to be so careful here. Oh god. Oh, crap. I've got to remember not to rush this. This level gave me nightmares as a kid. It's just annoying. I find it like it's such like a contrast to the other levels of the game. Quincy and Columbo were great shows. I watched an episode of Columbo recently. It was great. A guy got locked in a safe and suffocated, but the way it's sold was really cool. Yeah, I tell you what, I like Columbo because he knows who's done it straight away, and what he does, as you know, he asks them how they would do it, how the suspects would do it. I don't know if you ever remember an episode where the guy, he's got these two Doberman dogs, and he uses the word Rosebud from the Orson Welles film to kill this guy. And he tries to use the dogs on Columbo, but Columbo had changed the words, and he sort of detrained the dogs so they would just lick him. Yeah, Columbo was ace. Columbo, just like, yeah. I've got them all on friggin' a DVD, I think, somewhere. I don't know why. I don't know whether I think they were a present. I don't remember buying them. I think maybe my brother got them for me or something. But yeah, Columbo, man. Quincy was good, but a little bit too, like, I just feel like Quincy felt like he was too powerful, like, you know what I mean? Like, everything Quincy said, he was right. You know, he had to be right. I remember we talked about that one episode where he found a leg in a dumpster, and then from the leg he built up like a replica of a fully grown man. That just made me laugh. I was like, that just would not happen in real life. Come on. But yeah, it was alright. It's something to watch, wasn't it? Yeah, fantastic. Because like that bit, Dibs, I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, oh my god, he says, now, Lieutenant. It's like, you know, it's your turn now. You found out that you're not going to live. And the dogs jump on Columbo, and I'm like, oh my god. And they just start licking it. Great episode. Oh my god. I'll tell you one detective show I really hate. Murder, She Wrote. I'll tell you why I hate it. It's the same, kind of the same reasons I hate Quincy. I don't hate Quincy, but Angela Lansbury in the show, she's just the Fletcher. She's just a writer. Yet she shows that the police are incompetent and she's better than they are. And she's always so bloody happy and smiley and like, you know, that's a show I just can't stand because it's so kind of, you know, goody two-shoes and stuff. And the music just gets stuck in your head as well. And it always seemed to be on. I remember, like, even as far as 2004, I'd basically gone up to Manchester to watch the WWF or WWE at the time, and I was in my hotel room before the show, and guess what was on TV? Murder, She Wrote. So I was like, oh god, nothing to do, might as well watch it. And it was just as like, I thought, there's nothing else on, so I had to kind of watch it really to pass the time. Oh god, this is not an easy level. Yeah, she's just too bloody happy and it's too upbeat, and like, oh, one of my friends, she's really into it, like, and she's always like, oh, I love Murder, She Wrote, and I'm like, she's just so happy all the time. I'm like, who's like that? So you got police with all the training, and then she just comes along and like, she knows more than they do. Like, come on. Ooh, come on. To say, this game's cadence is really weird. They give you a load of easy levels and then they chuck up the hard. Mind you, one show I do like, and it took me ages to get into, was Jonathan Creek. It used to be on the BBC in the 90s, BBC One, and it was on for weeks and weeks. and I just thought it was just a load of rubbish. But then I thought, you know what, I'll watch an episode, and it was the one where was it a woman was murdered or kidnapped by a skeleton, and the skeleton went into a garage and just seemingly disappeared, and Jonathan Creek had to try and figure out how it was done. So that's a show I really enjoy. Oh god. Ooh, right. Courtney Cox was in the episode when she was very young. My sister used to watch the show, but I told her in commentary making fun of it. Yeah, man. I know what you mean, but it's one of those shows that, notice you wrote, a lot of stars will have to cut their teeth. It's one of those things like you want to be big, you've got to do, really, to get well known. So, it had a lot of guest stars back in the day. Oh my god. No. Yes, there we go, right. Yeah, I love Jonathan Creek. I think they're taking it off Netflix now, which is highly annoying. And why would they do that? Oh god. Yeah, but it's like, it's really annoying. They're taking loads of things off Netflix. Like, a lot of it is because they don't want to offend people. I know they've taken Little Britain off, the League of Gentlemen, things like that. But it's just silly. And then it's like, obviously, a lot of the companies that made the show want money. It's like, hey, if you want the show bad enough, then you have to pay more money for it. And I'm like, which is why I've always kind of, I'm a huge Red Dwarf fan. Which is why I've always kind of, I've got all the DVDs and stuff way before Netflix. So it was on Netflix, and I used to like it for the convenience of it being on there, but then they took it off. So, oh, I'm making a real hash of this level, I have to say. I just can't do it. It's really difficult. We talk about the Untitled Chapter. This is harder than that, I think. Oh god. Absolutely, you know, particularly with Little Britain, you know, they took that off. I'm like, but the thing is, like, that was, the show was like, I want to say about 16 years ago, something like that, and it's only now people are getting offended. I'm like, very strange. The way I look at it is, I understand if, like, some comedy can be really offensive, but it's the old cliche, if you don't want to watch it, then, or if you don't like it, then don't watch it. That's the way I've always been. I mean, there's certain shows I don't stand, I mean, I complain about them, but I don't, you know, I don't find them offensive, I just don't watch them. I mean, it's like, more to life than worrying about like a TV show, you know, that may or may not offend someone. It's just the way the world is now, I suppose, because we've become more accepting of people, which is cool, you know, and what people want to be, and their transgender and things, which I think is great, but you do get some people who just want to make an issue out of it. There's that one reporter who always gets me, Benjamin Butterworth or whatever, him and Piers Morgan. He had to go at Piers Morgan because Piers Morgan wanted to be was it a two-spirited penguin as a gender, and you can't do that, Piers, you can't do that. And he's like, I can do whatever I want. If you want to be whatever you want to be, then I want to be a two-spirit penguin. Yeah, it's just weird, you know, the way the world is. Okay. Oh. This is, it's going to take a lot of work. I've forgotten how hard this bit is. Here's me saying Nintendo want you to actually complete the game. Now I'm thinking differently. It's like, yeah, we've given you the easy stuff. is going to give you a really, really difficult level to compensate for the easy stuff you've had. I can never make this really annoying jump over. Oh, did you see that? I was so surprised I made it actually took damage. Oh my god, it's very tough, Dibs. I don't know if I'm going to get to do this. But I've had a good time anyway. It's been awesome just streaming this again. Even as a kid, man, like, this level, I don't understand, like, the contrast. They give you all these easy levels and this one's, like, very difficult. But see, it's like, because of the slowness of the controls, you can't dodge, like if this was a bit faster I could easily jump over that, but there is a little bit of lag, so I can't always make it. See, the jumping's just terrible. I remember now because I reviewed this game, didn't I, a few years ago now, and the jumping, I still stand by mistake. The jumping's just not good at all. The jumping can actually kill you sometimes. You have to be so precise with this. And God knows how I did this when I was a kid, because right now I don't have a clue what I'm doing. It's like you need a lot of luck, a lot of assistance. But, well, if I do it, I do it. If I don't, I do it. I'm not going to put myself under any pressure. For God's sake. I just can't do it. This is just like... It's one of those ones, I suppose they give you enough lives to get good at it. So there is always that, but yeah, it's not an easy level. I will get there. Okay, see, I did it that time. You can literally avoid those things by doing that. Oh god. So you have to jump slowly, you cannot rush this at all. See, like that, if you press the Y button at any time, you might get momentum, you probably slip in, so that's my one top tip I would say for anybody if you want to do this level. Okay, now I'm a little worried. Okay, I've got Fireflower now. Oh my god, you are joking, really? Oh. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'll do my best. Oh, see that? I can't even stop still, so little jump, so not bad. I'm learning as I go. Absolutely, it's like when you're a kid, it's almost like, I don't know if you found this, but you ever like done a difficult game as a kid, but it's been really easy. It's almost like we don't think of like the danger or stress involved. It's almost like a different way of thinking. But yeah, when we actually have to think about it, it's like, oh god, harder. This is not easy. But I'm learning as I go, so or relearning as I go, I think. I'm really beginning to hate this level. But it is the last level, so it's just the way that it is. I've just got to crack on with it. So basically I'm just going to try try and hold it together, take some more hops when I can. Like that. Right, I'm going to go when it's on the left hand side. That's it, like that. I just wish there was a bell. I hate having to do all this again. That's the thing, it's like an obstacle course that you have to memorise. Not a bad thing, not complaining, I'm just saying that it's just a bell would be nice. There we go. Right. Here we go. So I'm going to turn and face the pipe and then do a jump. Get a little bit more momentum to start jumping on those things. Okay. Oh, I still slipped in. Right, you know what? I'm just gonna... I need to come up with a plan B. I need a different power-up is what I need. I need something that's gonna give me a little bit of an edge, so I'm just gonna cheekily see if I can get a mushroom or something, that'll be good. Just something that's going to help, really. Maybe a carrot, that would be good. A mushroom. Yeah, firefly, that'll do it. Give that a go. Definitely. Like, it forced you to kind of get good at the game. You just had to just get on with it. It's like, this is just how it was, really. So, like telling all these kids nowadays, we didn't have Steam, we didn't have downloadable content and things to help. We had to do it there and then, just the way that it was. Duck. Oh god. Look at these spiky balls. Okay. Oh god, I really hate this. This is like, oh, the worst level I've ever been on in my life. How do you avoid that? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't even think it's possible. You've got to be like precise to the point, really. So if I can get the carrot, I can easily get across those platforms. But I don't know if he's going to give it me or not. Okay. Right, fire flower. Right, okay. Actually, a bit of momentum is probably good. There we are. There we are, look at that. So, I guess sometimes using that Y button does help a little bit, but I found there's a little bit of a balance issue with it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Please give me a carrot. Fire flower. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to give me... Right, here we go. So this one, I'm just going to do just little slow jumps. Like so. Like that. Right, what do I do here? Speaking of gladiators, it reminds me of some of the things they used to have on the show. Those little roller things. Okay. Right, alright. These Wario heads. 2 Wario heads now, is it? Okay. Like John Cleese. These heads do. If they give me 3 heads, I'm not going to be very happy. Come on. You should be dead now. There we go. Oh my god, there's another 2 heads. Can you believe it? Okay. Okay. One head. Oh yes. This is a very hard level, Dibs. But once you work out the jumps, it does get easier. I think that's the key with this. It is the jumps. Alright, let's give me a mushroom anyway. Oh, there he is. Mr. Wario himself. Mr. Johnny Come Lately. If I do this, then I'm a Dutchman. Here we go. Move. Okay. Again, the jumping is messed up. That's what I'm finding with this. Move. Okay. I can only get him on that side. Right, okay. Right, he's going to bugger off. No, it's a carrot fight. Here we go. Right, now the key is, I think, to use the statue. I remember that much. Move that away. Okay. See how I can't get a grip on it? There we go. Right, 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I'm such a noob. Got the wrong friggin' one. I got the wrong power up. One. 2. And there we go. Super Mario Land 2 completed for the Super Game Boy. Boom. So yeah, tricky level, Dibs, but it's just about those jumps. It can seem harder than it is. You just, it's hard to explain. Like, it's trying to balance that momentum with the Y. And if he gets too much speed, he slips in. If he gets too little, he slips in. It's almost like, you know, what we talked about when you were a kid. You get into that mindset, and then that's kind of how you do it, really. Boom. Thank you so much. Got there in the end. Bit like British Rail. Might take a while, but I'll get there in the end. And Mario gets his home back. So, Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen has been in for 500 quid and redecorated the place. And this is what I love about old school Nintendo games. Proper endings. Talented Nintendo staff. Amazing. There we go. Oh my god, I'm literally in awe now. Ba, ba, ba. Nice, but yeah, Mario Land 2, fantastic game. Again, just playing it, waves of nostalgia, just like coming back. It's definitely one of the best Game Boy games of all time. I say it all the time, Donkey Kong Land 2 is probably, for me, the greatest Game Boy game ever, but it's probably been surpassed with other titles, but this one will always have a special place in my collection. It's a great one to play every now and again. It's fun, it's... The last level, as I said, I don't know, like, it's just getting those jumps right and just getting it right. God knows how I pulled it off, because like, those heads were really, those John Cleese heads looked really difficult. Don't know how I did that, but yeah. Yeah, as a kid I was like sweating bullets, man. Like I remember, like, and then getting to Wario, and you're not so difficult, but it's easy to get kind of great game, definitely a great game. It's easy to get kind of discombobulated, I suppose. Gunpei Yoke or Yoko. So yeah, a lot of familiar names on here that I would see on different Nintendo games. Tony Hellman, Don Jones, alright. Hiro Yamada, Paul Lang, UK Nakata, Dave Brooks, Steve Mills, Mary Kokomo. Okay, there's like Wario there. Little Wario symbol, but yeah, Wario's like first appearance. I think in a Nintendo game possibly. Mario Land 2 Nintendo game, there we go. Right, so there we go. Not too shabby. That was Mario Land 2. Thanks for stopping by, Dibs. I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks so much for taking the time to tune in. But as I said, mate, don't worry if you can't always attend. You know what I mean? Like, as I said, I tend to use these just to get better anyway as a streamer. So if you can make it, great. And if you can't, you'll probably always see them after anyway. So really, you won't miss anything. But it's been really great to chat to you anyway. And as I said, I know you said you're having a bit of a bad week. I hope that things get better for you, whatever's happening. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm having a bit of a bad week myself, if I'm honest, but I suppose playing all these old games kind of helps me forget for a few hours, and as I said, things can only get better. So for anybody else who's watching this after the stream, if you're new to my YouTube channel and like what you see, what you're waiting for, hit that red subscribe button now, hit that bell notification icon to be instantly subscribed to Dodge This and notified every time I upload a brand new retro gaming video. Please don't forget to drop me a like on this video, comment on this video especially, share this video around. Doing these three things really helps with YouTube's algorithm. It allows my channel to grow. It means more people will be able to find and access my content consistently and easier. And don't forget to follow me on Twitch and Tumblr as well. Thanks, Dibs. Thank you so much, mate. You are so welcome. I hope this has cheered you up a bit. As I say, I'll be streaming most nights anyway, so you're very welcome to pop in and we'll just chat about some random stuff as well. Look after yourself, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy, my friend.